Good morning, everyone. So, just waking up this morning, hearing that Kabam punked out on their gate limitations for the upcoming chapters in Act 6, I guess namely 3 and 4. Um, I think the biggest problem when it came to the gates, maybe not so much that you can only bring in 5 stars, 6 stars, whatever, that's fine, that's cool for the level of the content, it's okay. I mean, you're probably not so likely to bring in a 4 star to try to beat it if you're seriously trying to beat it. There are some people who like to challenge themselves and go on elaborate quests to try to beat tough content with 4 star champions, and that's fine, that's cool. I do appreciate that they're removing the gates because that makes it a lot easier to get through content because I can utilize synergies, which I believe was the biggest complaint from most of the community, is that they were removing synergies from the game. However, I mean, I won't say I'm on the fence, but I am a little disappointed that the upcoming variant, the third variant, won't have any types of benefits or gates or, like the first two did. Variant 1 was really tough. It was fun trying to get through it with certain champs without having to rely on certain synergies to get through it. The second variant was even more fun because they gave bumps and boosts to certain champs to kind of enhance their abilities or their strengths, buff durations, things like that, that made playing some champs that you probably don't normally play with a little more fun to play with. Like, I really had a blast playing with the indestructible, unstoppable Dormammu in one of the quests. Just kind of cheese through a lot of it just by staying unstoppable and indestructible. It was kind of cool to do. It was a little cheesy, but hey, when you can just pound in on an opponent and not have to worry about getting hit or damaged, it can kind of feel good to let off some steam, you dig? But however, back to Act 6. So, it wasn't so much of gates that presented an issue for me when it came to this content. I am Cavalier, however, I am stuck on this guy right here, Mr. Sinister. And the reason for it has nothing to do with any gate. I take that back. It is affected by a gate because I have a 4-star Heimdall who I could utilize to beat this guy. However, it was more of the node combination that made things a pain in the rear, more so than the gate itself. When you have a defender who regenerates like crazy, who can also have the ability to shock you, poison you, and incinerate you, 3 damage over time effects that have very specific counters, very specific, and not a whole lot of people in the game are fully immune to all of them. I think maybe Emma Frost is the only one. This was a problem. This is a huge problem. So not so much as me worrying about gates. I like the gates. They were kind of fun. Yes, they limited you, but they also presented a challenge. When you stack nodes that are near impossible without certain champs, let's not forget that you also need to have a cruelty buff active, and that's why we need Heimdall, because you need a cruelty buff active in order to do some resemblance of damage to this guy without him just healing it all back up or having an incredibly stupid long fight in which you can't survive because of all of the damage over time debuffs. What I hope to not see, not so much as gates anymore in the future, is that we don't have ridiculous combinations of nodes that require you to have one specific champ and a second champ to back them up. Or you have to have one champ that can deal enough damage in order to progress through the content. I don't want Kabam to ever lock us off from being able to get through something with only 1 or 2 champions, or having to have a specific champion in combination with other champions to progress. Now, good news, great, no more gates, that's fine. But going forward, what I would really like to see is no more ridiculous nodes that limit the players dramatically. Even if you do have a nice 5, 6 star roster. I mean, I have a good handful of 5 stars. You know, I have some good 5 stars. I have a Ghost. You know, I have a Cap Infinity War. I have a Void. I have a Magic. I have some good 5 stars. But no more nodes that pose ridiculous gates in themselves. That's my little take on it. No more gates for Act 6, hooray. But I still need to beat Mr. Sinister. And I've popped open so many Cavalier crystals hoping for a Heimdall, and it's never happened. But until then, take care, folks. Have a great day.